As you can see, they just restocked and we're finding random things in every section. Oh my goodness, it's a bluebird of happiness. They no longer make these and I've never found one with a clear flower. Let's have a look and see if it's signed.
Hello everyone, it's Tiffany with Thrifting Vegas. I shop at thrift stores, estate sales, garage sales, and discount stores for items I can resell for profit on online platforms like eBay, Poshmark, and OfferUp.
Today, Miley and I are at our favorite Goodwill on Rainbow and Cheyenne here in Las Vegas, and we are going to do an experiment. It's about 10:45 on a Saturday morning, which is probably just about as peak a time as you can get. I'm expecting it to be really busy, possibly no shopping carts available, but we are going to see at peak hours on a weekend if I can still find treasures to buy and resell. But now, without further ado, we'll go inside and see how busy it is and see what we can find. Let's go thrifting! So every video I still get comments asking if I call ahead to let Goodwill know I'm coming. Do they give me special treatment? Do they put special items out on the shelf for me? And the answer is no, they don't know I'm coming at all. I shop at different times all the time, and no special treatment. I shop along with everybody else, all the regular customers, and what you see is what I see. But let's go in. It looks like they might have a bit of a leakage from the roof. There are some tubs inside the door, but let's go inside. Let's grab a shopping cart. I've got my Thrifting Vegas blanket and my reusable shopping bags. The color tag of the week is grey. All grey tags are 50% off. I'm noticing quite a few buckets on the floor of Goodwill here. We have had some torrential rains in Las Vegas this week and apparently some leaky roofs. In my last video, I found a ruby red flash painted vintage clear glass cake stand in the kitcheny bits. The flash paint was peeling, so I left it on the shelf, but I got many comments and emails telling me how easy the flash is to remove and that I should go back to see if it's still there. It's not nearly as busy as I anticipated, 10:30 on a Saturday morning, and fingers crossed, with any luck, it'll still be there on the shelf. Here we are in the hard goods section, and I quite like this hanging woven wall decor. But as I get closer, I can see that the beige parts are not actually woven through, they're just painted on. So we are going to leave that on the shelf. Up here is a piece of polished agate. Unfortunately, as you can see, it's really chipped up at the top, and they're asking $8 for it. So we are going to leave that as well. Let's see what else we can find. I'm checking up top to make sure I don't miss anything and working my way down. We've got tins, frames, and candles. I'm not really sure what that is, but it's very chipped at the top. This, I think, is part of a lamp. What else can we find? Candlesticks, lots of candles, some dolls as usual, baskets. This is sweet, a little country store votive or tea light holder. It is personalized, not ever such good quality, so I think we'll leave it. Plaques and signs and canvases, lots of dolls today. Oh, look at this. This is a saguaro cactus wall hanging. I actually sold a couple of these in my Whatnot store a couple of weeks ago, so I'll pick this up and we'll keep an eye out to see if there are any more on the shelf. That, I think, is an ibis little wall hanging, probably from Target that. These sell really, really well for me, these stone pyramids. Unfortunately, this one is very damaged and $8. Let's keep going. Here's a fun Santa. He's just a decoration. $6 on him. We've got some napkin rings, more candles, decorative bits up top, quite a few seasonal items. So this is a Vickers. Oh, I think that's an old machine gun, but it's looking like it's missing some parts, and a modern piece. It's made of plastic. We'll leave it. More decorative bits, some piggy banks over here. Quite a nice little vase. At first glance it looks like it's cobalt blue, and it's got the ground inside where the stopper goes, but what you'll do is hold it up to the light and you can see that it's not actually blue glass. It's flash painted with a clear base. We'll leave that and keep going. Ooh, look at these. There are two of them, amber paperweights with bubbles inside. They're a little bit different shade, each of them. One's more orangey and one's yellow. Absolutely gorgeous for a fall display. They're only $3 a piece. We are definitely going to grab these. I get the feeling that there's supposed to be one more, either a darker or lighter shade. So we will keep an eye out for that. Looks like somebody's volcano project. More candle holders. Oh, look at this trinket box. This is a Native American Indian piece. It's a numbered edition. It says it's a music box. I wonder if that's inside the lid. For $2, let's pop it in the cart, and during the haul we'll open it up and see if it is in fact a music box inside. What else have we got? Let's see. Wall planters and artwork. Some little blue votives over there. This is a brass box. These are not ever such good quality. Thin glass, not glassy babies. Oh, these are fun. Actually, these would be ideal for a couple more hummingbird feeders in my garden. They are cast iron hooks with holes for hanging. Only $3 there. So let's pop those underneath the cart and see what else there is. We're definitely in the seasonal bits now. I'm seeing Christmas and some fall items. That is not something I want. Metal artwork. More vases. There's a snowman there. This is pretty, really nice quality. Has a museum sticker on the bottom. It is cobalt glass with a little bit of an optic swirl. Looks like 99 cents. We'll definitely grab that. And I'm reaching through to the other side for this little Christmas tin. A deer and a bunny. Definitely vintage. Only 69 cents. We will pop both of these into our cart carefully. There we go. It's a lantern. This poor little girl with her broken flowers still there. More figurines. And candle holders. We got frames and Eastery bits. Let's see. Elephants. That guy has a broken trunk. Glass butterfly. Oh, some ebony angel figurines back there. Do be on the lookout for the Lennox angels. Those sell really well for me. The glass votive holders we matched up last time. Somebody commented that they think it spoils the fun when I put missing pieces together and I match up pairs. Do you do that in your Goodwill? Let me know in the comments if you put like pieces together while you're shopping, or do you think it spoils the fun for the next person to find? This is, I think it's a candle holder. Somebody's perhaps put it upside down so it's more stable. Some money banks there. It's a tissue box holder cover. It's quite fancy. Oh, some Halloween bits. I noticed on the way in that they were just putting together a brand new Halloween display in the front. So perhaps we'll have a look on the way out. I am so excited. On this shelf are not one, but 2 cat figurines. This one is hand-painted Mexican tonala pottery. It's $5. It is signed on the bottom. Looks to be in perfect condition. And look at this Siamese. Oh, he's missing a paw. One of his back paws is missing, and he is $10. But oh my goodness, look at his face. He's absolutely fantastic. You know, I don't think that's ever so noticeable when he's sitting like that, is it? I can't leave him behind. Here's a little cardinal. His tail is completely gone. We have to take both of these. Let's get them into the cart. On the very next shelf is some wall decor. This is enamel on copper. It's a seabird with seashells. It's just fabulous. He does have a little bit of damage, a little bend to his knee, but I don't think it's too terribly noticeable. We're going to take him anyway. Down here are some copper cookie cutters. They don't look ever such good quality, quite thin. We'll leave those. Very seasonal here. We've got some Christmas, got some Easter bunnies, little gnome. Got some angels over here. All sorts mixed in. Oh, what's this little Christmas tree? This looks like Mikasa. Some Mikasa pieces are collectible. They do well. This is Mikasa Heritage. I know that will fetch about $25, so that will go in the cart. I do like these Christmas carolers. It's a music box. Unfortunately, they just don't seem to sell very well for me, these old-fashioned Christmas figures. So I am going to leave that for somebody else. Little tulip candle holder there. Somebody's project cat. More Christmas carol figurines. Checking up top here. Modern canvas. There's the Eiffel Tower. Little bunny is still there. Some Avon cologne bottles. Just don't do so well for me. This guy's still here, still broken. Here is a mermaid decorative piece. What else? If you're enjoying the video, it would mean the world to me if you could give it a thumbs up, drop a comment below, and subscribe to my channel with the little red button in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Here we are in the baskets and wood, plaques and signs. Lots of wall decor on the shelves. Bit of metal snuck in here, paper towel holder, and some light switch covers. Let's see. All sorts of signs. Oh, look at this lady. She looks Russian. The flowers definitely look Russian. She's hand painted on wood, glazed over, only $2. Absolutely love the colors on this piece. Let's definitely pop her into our cart. I think that's a great find. Hello Summer Watermelon. I'm drawn to that. But it is a Michaels or Hobby Lobby piece. Not hand painted, mass produced. Not sure what this case is. It looks older than it is. It's a bit broken and damaged. What else can we find? It's a letter organizer. That is an inexpensive little wall pocket. Shelves and hooks. Dear Santa sign. That's quite fun. Rummaging to make sure I don't miss anything. There's a metal tray here. That is definitely silver plated. They do have a tendency to mark up the silver plate. It's usually $12.99 and up, and that's just about retail value here. More baskets up top. Here's a decoupaged box that somebody's made. Picture frames and tiles. It's a Vegas Nights figurine. These and the bobbleheads used to sell well for me, but just lately they've been sitting in my store, so I'm not picking any more up until the ones I have sell through. Quite a few of you ask me how I can tell if something is silver plated rather than sterling. Sterling is almost always marked 925, or it will say sterling on it. Here is a pair. I have to put them together because they're so cute. A little tweet bird, wall art. So sweet those are for a nursery. Another Day in Paradise, little parrot. This guy is interesting. He appears to have human feet. It's a little bit disturbing. So I'm going to leave him on the shelf. There's a tray here, a little bit stained and worse for wear inside. So we'll leave that as well. What else have we got? So many baskets today. Let's pop round the corner and into the vases, planters, and florals. One of my lovely subscribers gave me a wonderful idea for repurposing clear glass vases into gifts by painting a design on them with acrylic paints. I think that would be really fun for kids. Here's another example of a flash painted piece. When I hold it up to the light, the base is clear and you can see scratches and wear on the sides. That reminds me, our next stop is going to be the kitcheny bits. And we were keeping our fingers crossed that that lovely vintage glass with the ruby red flash cake plate is still there. Lots of contemporary planters and pots here. I do like the texture on this one. There's a mercury glass look-alike, some emoji, smiley face planters. Back here is a brass basket. As I pick it up, it's very, very lightweight, not good quality. We'll leave that on the shelf. All sorts of pots. Oh, look at this piece. This is a Native American piece. I believe it is Navajo. I actually have two more similar in my inventory, so I'll perhaps bring those out and we can display all three pieces during my haul. I like the iridescence of this Pier 1 piece. I believe it's a lantern. They just don't sell too well for me though, so I'm going to leave it. Here is a cobalt vase. This is a modern piece made in Mexico. The lack of optic swirl gives it away. The ones with the decorative top are very collectible. Those sell well for me. I like the daisy on this big picture. It's very lightweight, a modern mass-produced piece. I'm going to leave it. Lots of florals. Another modern vase. Interesting texture. Little plain white one back there. What else can we find? Mostly modern pieces. Moving into the metals next. Let's see what we can find here. As always, the shelves are very stacked up with racks and sconces and candle holders, fruit hooks. I know I don't often find anything good in the metal section, but I still like to look because you never know what somebody might have changed their mind about and put down, or what might be on the shelf that day, like this lovely piece. I love cats. Such a fun little sign. This is definitely going to go in the cart. I love that. I just have to say that if you're ever out thrifting here in Las Vegas and you see me, do come up and say hello. Thank you so much for everyone who came up for a chat today. It was so lovely to meet you and talk to you, and I'm really glad that you're enjoying my channel. As you can see, they just restocked and we're finding random things in every section. Oh my goodness, it's a bluebird of happiness. They no longer make these and I've never found one with a clear flower. Let's have a look and see if it's signed. I don't know if you can see under the sticker peeking out there, there is the loop of a D, and I'm going to guess that this piece was made by Leo Ward. Looks like the date is 1994. Terrat Studios stopped production of the Bluebirds of Happiness in 2020, I believe, because of the effects that the production of glass is having on the environment. A lot of emissions produced from glass making. This is a gorgeous covered sugar. Absolutely love this piece. The cherry blossoms. There is a little bit of wear to the silver, but still a beautiful piece for $3. Maybe we can even find the matching creamer. So let's pop that into our cart. We'll keep going in the clear glass. This is a lovely owl water dispenser or lemonade dispenser. Some canisters down there. It's a pretty swirl bowl at the back. Looks like that might be a Mikasa piece. Super duper heavy. So we'll leave that. Up on the top shelf here, we have some more Mikasa. These are taper candle holders for $4. I actually have a pair of these in my inventory, so I'll definitely bring them out in the haul that I do after the shopping trip at the end of my video. I give you lots of information. I tell you what I bought, what I paid, how much I expect to get for it, and you do have the opportunity to purchase anything that you see directly from the video. Let's see what else we can find. Nice brown bottle there. Some canisters with the wire closure. Oh, I have a set of these at home. Absolutely love the design. It reminds me of Viking glass. Can never have too many little side servings bowl. They're great for veggies, for dips and sauces. Oh my goodness, look, it's still here. I'd actually forgotten about it, but it jumped out at me. Here I am, buy me for $6, and let's see if you can get my crusty, crumbling flash paint off. That's going to be a fun challenge. We'll keep our fingers crossed that we can remove that safely, and it will leave us with a lovely vintage piece. We'll keep going here in the kitchen bits to see what else they have. Got coffee presses and jars. Way at the back, I've noticed a little creamer. I love the shape, but unfortunately the whole handle is broken off. Oh look, there's another of those canisters up here. Let's put it down with its three friends. You know me, I just have to put friends together like that. There we go, all better. Where were we? Let's see. More wire closure canisters. That poor little bunny teapot. He doesn't have any ears. It's still here. There's an old camera. If you're into cameras and electronics, do take a minute to look those up. Some of them can be really, really profitable. We got pans and saucepans. This is quite a unique dish. I'm not sure if it is vintage or just made to look that way. The gold is wearing off. I think we'll leave it. It's just a heavy piece that I don't think will sell ever so quickly. Baking dishes and servers. More canisters. This looks like a project piece. Not ever such good quality. I don't know that it would stand up as cookware. Back here it looks like Nordic ware. This is a vintage Nordic ware bunt pan. Unfortunately, it is a bit worse for wear. I don't care about this back side, but the inside is really scratched, and that is going to make your cake stick. Come to think of it, I do have actually a cathedral bunt pan that I found in my inventory this week, and I will show you that in the haul as well. They have super designs, Nordic ware, and many of them are worth a pretty penny. The Yule log in particular goes for up and over $100, so do be on the lookout for Nordic ware. We have got a tidbit tray here. The bottom is slate. Looks like the second layer is glass. That's quite interesting. Slate is quite brittle though. I don't know that I would want to ship it, so we'll leave it for somebody else. I know exactly what is in this box. This is a vintage ravioli mold. These are so fun. You pop your dough over the mold, put in your filling, another sheet of dough, and then you roll it, and voila, you have teeny tiny little instant fresh raviolis that you can cook up. So super fun. I encourage you to try it. If you have kids, they love to do that project, and then it's so fun to be able to eat what they have made afterwards. We're in the utensil section, lots of knives and odds and ends. Just looking here to see if these are Henkel. I think they're Cuisinart, not Henkel. Henkel is a great brand. Do be on the lookout for those. As I mentioned earlier, they have just started setting this store up for Halloween. This is the first rack to go up. Definitely in progress. The shelves aren't very full, and they haven't yet transferred pieces from the hard goods over here as they normally will. Nevertheless, let's have a good look to see what they have so far. A lot of these pieces seem to be quite contemporary. Buckets and masks, decorations here. Oh, over there I am seeing, through Miley's hands, a couple of Disney hats. This is a glass pumpkin. There is R2-D2, and this one is Dumbo. These are vintage, absolutely fantastic. I am going to have a look on eBay to see if these are worth getting. They're $4 a piece. I'm just checking to see if they have a year on them. It doesn't look that way, but we'll get one or both depending on what we find on eBay solds. Let's keep going for the minute. Fun little candy corn vase, but it's very chipped on the edge. We've got some mugs and goblets. What else? Lots of signs. This one is polystyrene. All sorts of little pumpkins. Most of these, I think, are dollar store or Target dollar section pieces. We've got a dancing skeleton. What else? That's quite a fabulous pumpkin. Paisley pattern. Little spiderweb basket. Lots more fabric pumpkins. A couple of costumes here. Gold pumpkins and tea lights. This is exciting. Oh my goodness, look at him. Little black cat in a pumpkin costume. He is fantastic. Here on my table is everything we found at Goodwill, plus a few extras that you, my viewers and subscribers, have asked me if I happen to have in my inventory. Ziggy is here, having a look at everything we purchased. Let's start over here with what happens to be an amazing sleeper. I didn't realize, hi Ziggy, that this piece is an enamel on copper by Bavano of Cheshire, USA. It's a sandpiper with a couple of seashells. Unfortunately, it does have a little bit of damage where the copper was flexed and the enamel popped off at the knees there, and another little oopsie on the tail. But it's still a beautiful piece, and the ones I found online sell between $200 and over $300. It's absolutely amazing, and I'm really sad about the damage. Hopefully, I don't think it is too noticeable, and even at half price I value this at about $100. Next, Ziggy, you are ever so in the way, Peach. This is a lovely trinket box. It's a beautiful Native American lady, and I believe it was originally a music box. Inside now it is just, as you see, it's got some lovely painted feathers inside. I paid $2 for it. I am going to ask $20. Next are saguaro cactus. I couldn't find any additional ones. I paid $2 for this one. I am going to ask $12. It's a lovely wall hanging, perfect if you have a southwestern decor. To go along with the beachy theme of the sandpiper, I have these shells on burl wood that I found, goodness, a couple of years ago now. It says March 2021 on the tag. I paid $5 for it. It does have a little repair. Again, the enamel was flexed, it seems, and the original paint came off. It looked like somebody has painted over it. Quite a nice repair, that. Not too bad. I included it because of the theme of the bird and shells. As I said, I paid $5 for it. With the damage, I shall ask $28. Next, we have our beautiful cherry blossom covered sugar pot here. The brand is Gold Castle. It's made in Japan. Beautiful piece. I love the design. The top here, as you can see, is lusterware. I paid $3 for it. I am going to ask $20. Back here we have the signed Navajo vase we found, along with the two other pieces I promised. They look beautiful together. The colors are perfect. The purples with the black. This one has, I'm not sure what those are. Bison, the white bison. This one is signed. We have eagles on this one, again signed. Let's see if we can carefully peel this sticker on camera here. Let's see. There we go. $5.99 on that. There is the signature. Let's pop it back over. I am going to ask $25 a piece on the Native American Indian vases. Next we have a beautiful cobalt blue mini vase. This sticker on the bottom says City of Bristol Museum and Art Gallery, and I think this is British Bristol glass, quite a famous brand. Absolutely stunning shade of blue, beautiful quality, absolutely lovely. I paid 99 cents for this, and I am going to ask $28. Along with it, I brought out an optic swirl vintage piece I had. As you can see, it has its original sticker, made in the USA. I paid $2 for it. I am going to ask $22. Back here is our cat. Now, unfortunately, as we saw in Goodwill, he is missing a foot, but he is just a stunning piece. He has a lovely face, just gorgeous. He is artisan made, and let's see if I can show you the brand here, the mark, if this sticker will come off. Let's see. Well, the brand is a breed apart, and they have many different styles, cats, dogs, and possibly other animals. I paid $9.99 for this fellow, even with his broken leg. I just couldn't leave him behind to be thrown away, and I think he is going to stay in my collection. As I mentioned during the video, I found some Mikasa candlesticks, and I knew I had some in my inventory. Here they are. I believe the model is Jamestown. Back in 2021, I paid $1 each for these. I am going to ask $22 for the pair. I absolutely fell in love with this lady. I believe she is Russian. She is, I think it's acrylic paint on wood. The artistry is just phenomenal, just so precise. The colors are fantastic. Let me show you the back. She does have a glaze over her. I don't know if you can see that. I paid $2 for her. I am going to ask $45. Oh, this is my easel frame with a little crown on it. If you are interested in purchasing this piece, it is $25. Looks actually very nice with her sitting on that. Over here we have our two beautiful bubbled paperweights. This one is a lovely yellow, and this one a little bit darker. It's a beautiful shade of orange. I paid $3 a piece for these. I am going to ask $25 a piece, and I thought they went perfectly with this project pine cone. This is made entirely of little fabric squares in different fall colors. Absolutely lovely piece. If you are interested in this piece, I am asking $22. Next, we have our fantastic little bluebird of happiness with its clear flower. Now, I I haven't actually peeled the label to confirm that it is a Leo Ward piece, so let's do that together. I paid $1.99 for it. That is coming off nice and easily. Whoops. Let's see. There we go. I don't know if you can see that. Leo Ward, as we thought, 1994. I only found one of these with my Google Lens search, and it was available for $45. I found this Blue Jay a couple of videos ago, and I was really surprised when somebody wanted to purchase it and then didn't pay. I thought I'd bring him out again. He is available. Absolutely lovely hanging ornament for your Christmas tree, or just to hang in a window. And I am asking $15 on him. Over here we have our Mikasa Heritage trinket tray. This is a very popular pattern. There is the label or the brand there. Mikasa Heritage Christmas tree shaped tray. I am asking $28 on that. Next we have a beautiful Mexican pottery piece. He's hand painted Tonala. He has butterflies and flowers. The cutest little face with a heart nose. If I turn him over, he is signed, as you can see there. He's a really spectacular piece. Absolutely love him. He's really nicely done. I paid $5 for him. I am going to ask $45. Next to him, our little Christmas tin with the deer and the bunny and the little chipmunks. Such a vintage piece. It looks like one of the old Christmas cards to me. I absolutely love it. I paid 69 cents for it. I am going to ask $12. I ended up purchasing this Dumbo hat, the vintage Disney piece, and leaving R2-D2 on the shelf. When I looked them up on eBay, there were very, very few of these available. A few sold for between $25 and $35. But surprisingly, with R2-D2, there were many, many available, and not ever such a lot sold. So based on that, I grabbed Dumbo. I plan to give him a sponge, clean him up a bit, and offer him at $28. We have here our little ravioli classic-y tray to make your own raviolis. Let me pop it out of the box so you can see. I paid $4 for it. It has obviously the mold in there. Here is our mold. It actually looks brand new. I don't think it's ever been used. And also in the box is a little rolling pin to roll your dough. As I said, I paid $4 for it, and I am going to ask $24. Now over here we have our fantastic little Halloween cat. His costume is a pumpkin. He is fabulous. I paid $2 for this guy, and I am going to ask $15. Next is the I Love Cats metal sign we found. It is matte black and red. There's the back of it. It has 2 hooks for hanging, made in Taiwan. That tells me it is probably vintage. I paid $2 for it. I am going to ask $18. Now, my haul wasn't ever so big today, so I took the opportunity to go into my inventory and gather some items that you, my viewers and subscribers, have asked me to be on the lookout for. First, we have our glass Christmas tree canisters. This one is clear. The lid comes off like so. I love these for holidays. I fill them with all sorts of seasonal items. With fall coming up, they will have candy corn in them for Halloween, decorative skulls and skeletons and little fun bits, as well as lots of Halloween candy. This one is a Christmas tree. The plastic bottom pops off from the base, and these will have M&Ms in them at Christmas time. I ask $20 on the small one, $25 on the large. Back here are two little houses. These look wonderful in Christmas displays with the glass Christmas trees. They house tea lights in the back. As you can see, they're in really nice condition. No damage at all. And I am going to ask $20 a piece on those. This tree is one of many in my collection. I am trying to pare down just a little bit and pass some of my pieces on to new homes. I am selling this one because it's white, and just a personal preference for me, I like the green trees. So this tree is complete with lights. It will just need a light source inside it. The little bulbs do not come out. They are fixed. It just needs a star on top. I am going to ask $50 on this. Next, we have a Nordic ware bundt pan. I happen to have two of this style. This is Cathedral. Makes an absolutely fantastic cake. I love to do a lemon bundt in this pan and drizzle lemon frosting over the top. I just use lemon juice and confectioner's sugar, and it makes a beautiful glaze. I am going to ask $25 on this piece. A few have asked if I have any butter bells. I have this classic butter bell in blue and white. You put your butter in the bell here, put a little bit of water in the base, and you can leave it on your counter. It keeps the butter spreadable but not too runny. I am going to ask $20 on the butter bell. I am always on the lookout for rooster items for you. Here is a rooster plate that I had. Lovely, lovely piece. I am asking $12 on that. And now over here, oh, I forgot to mention this little dish. I believe I have a set of 7 now. This will make 8. So if you're interested in purchasing a set of 2, a set of 4, I would be happy to pass these along. I pick them up whenever I find them, and they're really, really popular. I sell sets as I get them. I sell a set of 4 for $24. Last but not least, this is the beautiful vintage cake plate. Many of you persuaded me to go back and look for. Fortunately, as we know, it was there. If I show you the other side, you will see how the flash is bubbling and coming off. It actually, the bubbly part just scratches off with my fingernail. In order to get it off quickly with the least amount of trouble, what I will generally do is soak the whole thing in vinegar for a couple of hours. That loosens the paint. Then I will pour boiling water over the glass. That usually takes the majority of it off. And several of you actually suggested that I could just run it through the dishwasher as is, and it might come off. You know, that might be a fun way to start. If I just show you how it looks now, and then I will give it a cycle through a hot dishwasher, and we'll see what happens. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed our shopping trip to Goodwill and the haul. Please stay tuned for some fun footage of Bear and Rio chasing the ball at the park. If you see anything you are interested in purchasing, please send me an email, thriftingvegas.tiffany@gmail.com. Please include your name, your address, the item you're interested in, and your offer. And I will see you next time. Bye. Here we are at the dishwasher. And by suggestion, we are going to run a ruby red flash painted vintage glass cake plate or a cake stand through a cycle on hot. Now, hopefully, the hot water will pull most of the flash paint off. So we'll see you in an hour with an update. The cycle has finished, so let's open up our dishwasher and see how our vintage cake stand looks. I don't believe it. As you can see, almost every trace of the ruby red flash paint is gone. And we are left with this amazing vintage glass stand. I am so glad it was still there. Look at it, it's gorgeous. Let's take it over to the dining room table and have a proper look. It's a little bit damp still, but as you can see, it is gorgeous. The flowers are beautiful and there's no trace of that flash at all. You would think it came this way. It's absolutely stunning, so gorgeous. I paid $6 for this. If you're interested in purchasing, I should ask $28. If you watch my channel, you'll know that I'm thrilled to be speaking at this year's Boss Reseller Remix. It's October 16th through 19th here in Las Vegas. If you're a reseller at any level, tickets are still available. This will be my 3rd year, so please join us. It's an incredible experience. If you can't make it in person, be sure to grab your virtual ticket. Get $10 off with my code THRIFTLV. Hi. Hi. Are you sitting on Mummy's lap? Big baby. Are you a big baby? Bear. Bear. I'm gonna catch it. You ready? Baby. Baby. Got bugs. Bugs in the ears. You ready?